This is just a quick 5 minute video to give you some ideas about what you can eat if you want to go raw vegan. And as I've explained in previous videos, it's perfectly possible to do this really, really cheaply and really, really quickly. And I don't have much time. I do have to work, and I also don't earn much money. I'm certainly not a rich person by any means. And I am actually looking at ways to sort of reduce the amount of money that I do spend on food. At the moment, I spend between £8 and £10 a day on organic raw foods. So that's kind of lots of fruit, lots of salads, a few nuts and seeds, but I do try to keep that sort of to a minimum because they are pretty high in fat. So this morning I had a mango and banana smoothie, and I used 2 bananas, 1 mango and coconut water, and I blended that all together for about 1 minute, and that was like a perfect, really, really nice smoothie. So that's going to be really, really filling for breakfast. Takes probably, with this sort of cutting and chopping and then the blending, about 3 minutes. And the cost of that is, so a mango is about 70p at the moment. Bananas, if you're buying organic, you can get about 6 or 7 for £1.50, £1.40, £1.50. You don't always have to eat bananas organic because they do have a thick skin, as I've spoken about before. So if they're not organic, you can get about 8 big ones for £1. So that's a really, really cheap breakfast. And then for lunch, I will probably have something like a raw stuffed pepper salad. So I'll kind of cut down a pepper. You can use pretty much any large peppers that you like. Cut down the middle, take the seeds out, stuff it with stuff like spinach, kale, romaine lettuce, tomatoes, and you can make dressings out of garlic, so raw garlic, apple cider vinegar, and to be honest with you, I'm not particularly low fat raw vegan, so I do use a bit of oil as well. So if you use like a cold pressed oil, you can mix that all together, put it over the top, and then it's really delicious. So that's breakfast and lunch. Dinner ideas, I usually have another large salad in the evening, and you can kind of mix it up a bit by using herbs as well. So fresh coriander is amazing. You can make really good salads with coriander. So you might use kale, lettuce, spinach as the base. Use the dressing as before, or you could make a dressing out of orange juice. You can make kind of salsas out of chopping up tomatoes, mixing that with coriander. You can add onions, anything that you like, really. I mean, the best thing is to experiment, but what you're doing is you're basically making salads, but you're putting a real emphasis on nutrition because that's all you're eating. So if you were eating a kind of standard diet, which we know is very, very unhealthy, then you might be adding other stuff. You'd be having other stuff as the kind of main part of the meal, and then you'd be having the salad on the side. But because salad is, and fruit and salad is, is our diet if we're raw vegan, then it's important to kind of look at the nutritional value. So like I said, if you're eating a lot of kale, a lot of romaine lettuce, a lot of spinach, then you're getting the right nutrients there with the greens. You can add in stuff like, which is pretty cheap at the moment, organic celery, organic cucumber. They're about £1 each, so they can be added in. So yeah, just experiment, mix it up, and as I've said in previous videos, smoothies are really, really good to fill you up. So you can make smoothies with banana and coconut water. That's a really cheap, really quick one. You can add in berries, so strawberries, raspberries. Only thing with soft fruit is you've got to eat that organic because with it being soft fruit, it does absorb loads of glyphosate. Anyone who's seen my videos before will know that glyphosate is something that's sprayed all over all non-organic fruit and vegetables, and it is carcinogenic. Now, the only times that you can kind of get away with not eating organic is if the fruit or vegetable has a very, very thick skin to it. So things like bananas, avocados, mangoes, you don't necessarily have to have organic, particularly if you haven't got much money or the availability isn't there. Soft fruits, though, 100% you need to have organic. So really, we're talking about smoothies throughout the day that will really, really fill you up and get you kind of started with lots of energy at the beginning of the day. and then salads at lunchtime and in the evening. Lots of raw vegans do actually eat fruit up until the evening time, when they'll then go for a large salad, and again sort of using the stuff that I've mentioned before and just mixing it up to your own taste. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks.